Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here today. Today we've got two very fun portions of this video. First and foremost, I was given a vegetable I had never cooked with or had anything to do with before, and we do something fun with it. So it gives you some ideas on how to try new things that you've never tried, because I'm trying something new I've never tried. So that's part of it. The second part is Jessica went to the post office for me and brought me several boxes, and I just wanted to share what those goodies are with you guys. So with that being said, stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. If you're new here, welcome. This video is a little abnormal compared to some, but anyway, I hope you enjoy, and please hit subscribe, hit that bell notification, because I want you a part of the Farm and Pastor's Wife family. So be sure to give me a thumbs up and share my videos. Tell your family and friends they need to check me out. Okay, thanks so much. And if you're back, welcome back. You know how much I love and appreciate you guys. So, okay, let's get to the video.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is...
Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. Have you ever had that vegetable that you just didn't know what to do with? You didn't know how the best way to go about cooking it would be? I don't normally have that problem, and I can usually figure out something, but I was given a patty pan squash, 2 of them as a matter of fact, and what to do with patty pan squash. I want to do something different than your traditional cutting it up, roasting it, that type thing. I want to do something a little fun and exciting. So that's what we're doing today. We're finding something to do with a new vegetable to me anyway. It's not, I always grow the straight neck squash, and so this is fairly new to me, but I have a fun plan with it, and I hope it comes together. Stay tuned. We'll figure it out together, or we'll find out together if it'll come together. All right, let me get the introductions over with. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Leslie, and I'm so glad you're here. I would love nothing more than for you to subscribe, hit that bell notification, and share my videos. Give me a thumbs up and tell your friends and family about them. We're almost to 100,000. We're not almost. We're getting closer to 100,000 subscribers. And I have a huge giveaway when we reach that mark, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So anyway, what are we going to do with this patty pan squash? What are we going to do? Okay, so let's see. Let's see if we can figure out something fun and exciting and different. Okay, everybody, I just boiled these until they were tender, where I can just stick the knife in. About 10 minutes. That's all it took, 10 minutes. So these are still a little warm. I'm going to let them cool. While they're cooling, I'm going to fix the other part to this. All right, guys, I have some breakfast sausage over here. I just turned the pan on. I have a couple of pieces of cream cheese. I have some off-brand Rotel tomato and green chilies. Do you see where I'm going with this? I'm also going to add a few other things to this as well. If you watched my stuffed peppers the other night, this is very similar, but we're going to add a little bit more to this. Listen, if you don't have the patty pan squash, it's okay. You can use any type squash. You can use a zucchini and cut the center out and make this a zucchini boat. You can make this whatever you want to. You can make it out of the yellow squash, the patty pan squash, the zucchini. Put it in a pumpkin, for Pete's sake. If you want this during the fall, get you one of those little small pumpkins, you know, like pie pumpkins. And that would be so pretty served at a fall table on white plates. A stuffed small pumpkin served on the plate. I think that would be so beautiful. Save the top and kind of tilt it towards it on the side. I just think that would be such a beautiful presentation. But we are just working on trying something new tonight. So, all right, I'm going to let this brown up, and I'm going to drain the grease off once I get it fried up and brown. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, my sausage is fried up. I'm going to just drain this on some paper towels and put the cream cheese in here and get that melting. And we'll move over and we'll prep up the patty pan squash. All right, everybody, I've got my patty pan squash here. I'm going to grab a little bit wider, longer knife, and I'm just going to cut the top off like so. Look at that beautiful white flesh in there. Okay, so I'm just going to scoop out the insides. I want to keep the shell, so I'm just going to scoop this out, trying not to break open the shell. This may take me a little while. Leaving a beautiful cavity, right like that. All right, I'm going to try just to get out a little bit more because I want as much sausage mixture in here as I can get. Now, if you were using the long squash, the spaghetti, I mean not the spaghetti squash, but you could by all means use a spaghetti squash, but the long yellow straight neck squash, you just cut it in half long ways. Like this is your squash here. You would cut it in half this way and then just scoop out the insides and make it kind of like a boat, like a zucchini boat. All right, here's one of ours ready. I will go ahead and get the other one prepared the same way. I'm just making a little cavity to hold our goodness in. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm going to add my tomato and green chilies to the sausage mixture. Normally, I don't drain the can, but I did because I want my mixture a little bit drier than normal. I'm actually going to add some breadcrumbs into it. So I'm going to add this into the sausage mixture, and then we'll add all the rest of the stuff. Okay, guys, I've added the tomatoes. I'm going to bring a bowl over here, get the rest of the ingredients out, and I'll meet you back right here. I've got my patty pan squash in a baking dish, all cleaned out, and we'll finish that too. All right, let's get this mixture over here in this mixing bowl. Y'all, this is such a delicious dip. I make this, just this right here, I make this every year, and we serve it with tortilla chips. It is such a great dip. But today we're going to add some more stuff. I've just got some Italian style breadcrumbs. Probably, I'm going to start with maybe like a half a cup. Okay, another thing we're going to add to it is some Parmesan cheese, and I'm talking the green can kind. Maybe 1/4 of a cup. All right, see, I'm wanting to get it a little bit stiff, and that's exactly what we've done by adding the breadcrumbs and this. Okay, so let me grab my salt and pepper shakers. I have this bread pan. They barely fit, like they're kind of tilting a little bit. I have some avocado spray. Olive oil would be great, but I'm out of my olive oil. And I'm just going to give them a little blitz with the avocado spray. And I'm going to season them up everywhere. I don't know what we're going to eat of it, but we're just going to salt and pepper it up. Okay. And now we're going to take this delicious mixture. My oven is preheating to 350 degrees. Alright. We are going to stuff them. Stuff. Stuff them to overflowing. You know, like you want the Lord to fill your cup. To overflowing. Alright, stuff that in there. Alright, let's go work on the other one. I'm going to have some mixture left. I'm going to have to go find something else to stuff. And this was so easy just to throw together. I mean, this takes no time at all. I mean, the hardest part was cleaning out those seeds. Okay, y'all. I had to run help Bryant a piece of the hay equipment had a flat tire. So I had to go assist him for just a minute. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take shredded cheddar cheese and just sprinkle that liberally on top. Now these are going to be ready way before time for supper, but we'll just heat them back up maybe in the air fryer or something. This one's kind of turned sideways because I'm trying to get them both in there. Okay, so it's going in a 350 degree oven, just basically, you know, maybe for 15-20 minutes. Doesn't need much, just needs to melt the cheese and everything to get hot again. And I do have some leftover stuffing mix, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I can't eat it because I've added breadcrumbs, and I'm staying away from carbs, so I'll have to find something the guys can do with it. I probably could put it in a tortilla wrap or something for them. But anyway, this is going in the oven, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. Okay, y'all, there they are. I believe this was a pretty good idea. It's nowhere near time for supper. I probably should have put some tin foil on it, but oh, that's still soft. It's not hard. I was thinking the cheese had started to get a little too brown, but it's not. So we're nowhere near time for supper, so we may just have to heat these back up. Or Bryant may come in and just want to take a bite. But I think this was a pretty good idea if you ask me. So we'll be back in a little bit to see how it tastes. Okay, so our son Isaac's not home yet, so that means Bryant gets the big one. He gets first choice, so I'm going to scoop him out this big one. Look at there. Look at there. Okay, we're going to let him try it. Oh, I hear Isaac. He's pulling in. I can hear that Mustang anywhere. All right, both of them are here, and they're going to try it.
Ow!
Bryant says he's not sure he's going to like the squash.
All right, here we go. What's in the center?
How do I cut it? Do I cut it?
Just cut it. Take your knife and, fork and knife and cut it.
I'm just going to dive in.
Just dive in.
I hadn't tasted it yet, but it looks like a
have to cut it.
stuffed crab cake or something.
It does look like kind of like devil crab.
Yeah, well, yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that sausage? I taste sausage.
Mm-hmm. All right, Isaac's
I'm not
being
sure
a big
about
boy.
this.
He's going for the whole thing.
A little spicy.
Not bad. I like a butternut squash sort of. Texture wise. That's not bad.
Now, what kind of squash are these called?
Patty pan.
Patty pan? What do you normally do with them?
Well, a lot of people just cut them up and roast them in the oven.
It's pretty good. I've never even seen a squash like this.
I've never had it either.
I think it might.
I've seen it in the grocery store. You couldn't sell.
It's okay.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
Wow.
I think I'm taller.
Take it
than
down a
him.
little bit now, Mom.
No, he don't want everybody to see I'm taller than
Yeah,
him.
they,
He's not taller. Unique texture to the patty pan squash.
well, they keep digging in, so it must be good.
I like it.
The filling is great. So can't go wrong there. So
Well, there's breadcrumbs in the mix.
I'm a sausage lover. So you can't go wrong with sausage with me, can you?
Nope. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Stuffed patty pan squash is one of the many things you can do with patty pan squash. It is our first time having it. So,
Said it 10 times.
patty pan squash. That 10
You should-
times?
yeah.
Patty pan squash. Patty pan squash. All right, guys. Well, I think they're going to sit down and eat or stand up and eat. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to go. Thank you for watching. Don't go anywhere because I got some special things to show you that came in the post office and I just want to show you. So I'm so excited. So we'll do that. So don't go anywhere. Okay, everyone. I wanted to share with you some things that I received at the post office box. Y'all, I have you guys are the most generous group of people I know. You are so sweet and so thoughtful. And you pick up on the smallest things that I don't think anybody picks up on. And you bless me. And I don't always share things that come to the post office box. So if you have sent me something and I haven't shared it, I don't usually do this. But Jessica actually went to the post office box for me, and there was boxes and several envelopes. So I got several cards. I won't share the cards. I'm also not going to share the names, first and foremost, because I haven't asked permission. And second of all, I'm just not going to leave the names just for privacy reasons. And sometimes I do share the names. But today I'm not going to. And I'm going to start with, I'm just going to share the boxes. I'm not going to share the envelopes. If you remember, back when I was in the height of my dieting, you could always see this sitting around, and it kind of became a joke, like, where's Waldo? Because the syrup bottle was always out, but it may be in a different place. So, and so people would say, what's up with the syrup bottle? What's up? Well, I shared that this is my favorite sugar-free syrup, and I do love it. I absolutely adore it. And it is sugar-free. It's 1 net carb, 3 carbs total, but 1 net carb in 2 tablespoons. And it tastes wonderful. I love it. And somebody said, I saw that you were talking about the syrup you love. So I'm sending you my favorite sugar-free syrup. And let's see. It actually has 0 net carbs. 23 carbs total, but 0 net carbs because you minus out the sugar alcohols. So I'm super excited to try this. I think what I'm going to do is, since I have this one opened while I'm at home, I'm going to use this one, and we're going to take this one to the beach because it's closed and I can pack it and I don't have to worry about it leaking, because I was worried about how am I going to pack this and it not leak. So I'm going to take this and we're going to give it a try. That is so sweet and so thoughtful. Thank you so much. You know who you are. Okay. So this next thing I'll have to probably have to stand up and show you. I love to quilt. I absolutely love to quilt. I'm not a professional. I don't have professional equipment. I just love to piece things together and then quilt it and so forth. Somebody sent me the most thoughtful thing. I mean, it's thoughtful in two ways. They saw a fabric panel, and it's the whole panel, but they got some backing and put on it. And let me show you the back of the fabric first. I think there's cows and there's chickens and pigs, pitchfork, boots, gloves, you name it, it's on here that has to do with farming. But just wait till you see the front of this panel. Are you ready? I'm gonna try to show you best I can. I'm gonna fold it down so I can get it high enough. It says Farm Girls Unite. And is this not the most beautiful thing? Okay, it doesn't stop there. Let me tell you, the quilting, I don't know if you can see, the quilting she's done, the stitching right through here. This pattern is called, we'll see if I can pull this up. I love that it says Farm Girls Unite. But anyway, the quilting pattern is the bubble pattern. Those of you who've been following me know that I go by bubbles to my grandbabies. Is that not sweet? I want to get a rod, and I need to find some things to hang it with. I would love for this to be a wall hanging right over there on the other side of the cross. I just think it's adorable. And it says Farm Girls Unite. Caroline says I need to use it, like cover up with it. So it has been laying on my recliner, but I don't want it to get messed up. So, and I want it to be seen. And so I'm thinking about getting something and hanging it as a wall hanging over there. I wanted it where the chicken is, you know, where we sit and do our lives. Behind us is that chicken picture, but it's too narrow. This is too wide to go there. So, good, cute. Is that not adorable? Okay. Y'all are so thoughtful. And I just thought it was so thoughtful that she did the bubble pattern, knowing that I go by bubbles. Okay. Now, we have a friend who has sent us, a viewer, a subscriber, who has sent us multiple boxes, and she always thinks of everybody in the family, and which that's so sweet. But let me tell you, this lady has been through a hardship, and she still thinks of others. And the fact that she thinks of me and my family during what she's been through, her neighborhood and her family and friends were caught up in the wildfires, and her whole neighborhood was pretty much destroyed. I think her house was saved, but they had to leave because of smoke damage, and she's just recently been back home, and she sends a box, and it has something for everybody in the family, including Jessica and Jamie and the boys and Caroline and Isaac. And I can't show you what she sent them because they tore into the box and they were so excited, and they've all left with their things. But I can show you what she sent to Bryant and myself. I'll show you Bryant's first. It's hilarious. I think it is hilarious, and he's got to wear it. It says, I'm so tired of being my wife's arm candy. Is that not hilarious? I think that is so funny. I'm so tired of being my wife's arm candy. I think that is so funny. That just, it's hilarious. Okay, now what she sent me is adorable. Adorable. And it just goes like, oh, I'll tell you. Let me just show you. Look at this. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Now, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you my wheel, my galvanized windmill wheel, whatever you want to call it, that lights up. I'm thinking about putting this, I'm going to put it, it's going to be on my dining room table for now. But when I decorate for fall, I think I'm going to set it over here at the table. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But I think it is so cute. It is so adorable. And I thought about leaving it on my dining room tables and setting napkins and salt and pepper shakers right there in the seat part, or decorating with fall, setting pumpkins in it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But right now it'll stay on my dining room table until I decorate for fall, and then who knows where it'll end up. But it is so cute. I have a lot of galvanized pieces. I love that. Y'all are the most thoughtful people, and I just want to say thank you so very much. We've got some cards, got some recipes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just wanted to share it with you because there are really good people in the world. And I don't do my channel so that people would send gifts or anything like that. But you do. And I thank you. And y'all are so sweet. And it makes me second guess myself. Like, am I generous enough to others? I try to be generous. But do I do enough? Because I see the generosity of other people, and it makes me take a second look at me. So I just wanted to share that with you and share with you what the goodies I got, and I'm so excited, and I thank you. I'm terrible. In fact, I don't even have any thank you cards. I'm terrible about sending thank you cards. But I just want you to know I do appreciate it so very much. So very much. And I can't wait to get everything, figure out where the places I need for it, and to decorate with fall, and I mean, I do like cuddling up with this in my chair. I will say that, but I don't want it to get messed up, and I want people to see it. So I don't know. It may stay on my chair just because I love it so much, or it may get hung because I love it so much. So I don't know. And I cannot wait to try this syrup. I mean, Silver Dollar City is where it came from. So I'm super excited. And my galvanized little vehicle here, I can't wait to see what I'm going to come up with it for fall. But right now it's on my dining room table because it looks so cute there. I have galvanized stuff in my dining room, and so yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna sign off here for now. All right, guys, so there you have it. I just wanted to share all this with you and tell you how much I appreciate it. And I will see you guys on Sunday for the weekend recap or weekend wrap up or whatever. I call it two different things, but you know what I'm talking about, where we do couch time. Caroline and I are going somewhere. We're going to celebrate somebody special tomorrow morning, so hopefully that'll be on Sunday's video. And I think we're going to do a little shopping. So yeah. All right, well, thank you guys for watching The Farming Pastor's Wife. And remember, if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.